It's going to be a Bitcoin update video, hopefully fairly quick. It's really easy to see this stuff after the fact. But here we can see that we were in a range. You know, we were in this really tight range. Then we came down. We did not come all the way down here, but we came down here. Then started doing this kind of range. This is our mid-level right here. And then once we broke out of this range, we came right back in and then we tried it again. So this right here, what I'm showing you, the reason I'm showing you this is because it's faking out a lot of people. So as soon as it starts coming up, we think, oh, we're going to go to the moon. And then it wrecks everybody because, well, it comes back down and then it says, nope, everybody started going short. Well, now let's flip it and let's go long. Everybody goes long. And then the market makers say, nope, just playing. And then they, you know, again, just wrecking people. Then people start going short because one, it went back into this range and it broke this level and it broke the midline. People start going shorting, and depending on the difficulty level or the risk level, here it's very high risk because it can easily bounce up. Then we break this. Well, now it's a little safer to go short because, well, it broke 2 levels. Here it's a little safer because now it broke 3 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. People started shorting, knowing that it may come up to about here, then come down. So people start shorting, comes up to here, perfect, comes down, does not break this level. Warning. Breaks this level, then it starts going up, well, they're cooked. Everybody who shorted is cooked. Then it comes up here, bounces along here, comes up, breaks this level, okay, let's long. So this is the whole thought process when it comes to shorting, longing, or just sitting on your hands. You know, whenever we're kind of just flip-flopping, like it either has to break this for us to go long or break this for us to go short. Once again, very, very easy to say all this after the fact. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is so that we could help kind of determine what we should do currently. But we have to understand these rules and these principles. So it comes down here, bounces beautifully, comes up, breaks this level. Great, we long. You know, knowing that it could come back down here. And then now let's see, is it going to attack this, Pretty much what I always talk about. Then it comes up, comes down. It didn't come down lower, which is okay. I would like to have seen it come down lower to come back up, but then it came back up, broke this level. Amazing. Then look here. Here, I'm looking to short, but I cannot short unless it breaks this level. Comes up, down, up. Now we realize that it's doing a tight range. We don't know that at the very beginning. We see it come down. Okay, you could short here, but it's very high risk because the FOMO can continue just like this, where, let's see here, where you can try to short, or here, you try to short and then boom, comes up higher. Try to short, I actually tried to do this right here, trying to short it, and then went up higher, got stopped out. And same thing here, try to short and boom. And so here, lower high, trying to short and then boom. So it's very high risk. It's better to wait for it to create a pivot and then break the pivot. So it comes down, we're waiting, it comes up. So now when it breaks this, we short. If it breaks this, we long, knowing that it's higher risk because all we've been doing is going up. So that's another factor that you have to take into account. Then it starts doing this number, and now we see that it's a range. Okay, we see it's a range. If you wanted to, you could trade in between this range. Very high risk though. Then we see that it broke this level. Awesome. If you want to, you can short. Comes down here, comes up, comes down. And what we don't want it to do is we don't want it to break this high for our short. It can break this high, it's fine, but we don't want it to break this high. Then it comes up close to this high, but doesn't do it. Comes down, breaks this low. Amazing. Let's go. Let's go. More than likely, it's going to attack this level, but it stops right here. Right at this wick. Okay, not a problem. Comes up, comes down, stops right along this wick. This is our warning. So all this stuff that I'm showing you right now, please write it down. Please watch it at least 20, 30, 50 times. Because all of these steps that I'm showing you, this is how to identify the possible trend change, possible trend continuation, possible, like I entered the trade, but it might be turning on me. Right here, this is a warning sign. It came down, great. It broke this level, amazing, but it stopped here. Okay, kind of be careful. Comes up, It doesn't come up strong. It's kind of weak, so it's kind of good, you know, for our short. Then it stops right here. Warning, we're doing a double bottom. Potentially, we don't know yet. We don't know. But this is not good if it stops right here. This is saying that there's a lot of buyers right here. So wherever my stop loss was, I moved it here, I moved it here, I moved it here. Now I'm thinking, oh crap, because I see a double possible, I don't know yet, but it's stopping here. This candle stopped with a wick. This candle, it stopped and it looks right here. I think it's going to, so I have my stop loss real tight. I move my stop loss right here. Sure enough, next couple candles, boop, I get stopped out. Comes down, retest this, starts coming up. I could potentially, the break, I mean, I could have on the break of this one, but that's when I got stopped out. Maybe the break of this, but definitely the break of this. Let's go long. And right now we're just going scalp trading until it turns into a swing trade. Right now, because it's gone up so much, I'm thinking it's about time it comes down. But I will trade both ways, short and long, until it finds a direction. Could it continue going up? Sure. Could it finally get a break and go down? I hope so. That's what I'm waiting for. But until then, I'll be flipping and flopping. And again, it's not based off of emotions. It's based off of what I'm seeing. Then let's say, hey, we're in a long. We're coming up. We see this level as a resistance level. So we might get rejected here. I don't know. Comes up, down. Okay, so this might be our level. And then it comes up to the wick. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Beautiful. This is a strong level. Okay, got it. So now what I could do is I could actually do my little box from here to here. And this is a box that I have to not worry about, but this is a box I have to look out for a possible rejection. Possible. Comes down. Right now, I'm in a long, knowing this. So let's see here. I will go ahead and put my stop right here. So I'll do my stop right here underneath these wicks. I moved it up from where it was at to underneath here, and I get stopped out right away. Boom. Okay. So now I'm waiting for a pivot. These aren't pivots. This is just junk. This is mess. Comes down, comes up. Okay. Here's a pivot. Once it breaks this pivot, let's see. I do think it's going to come back up though, because if we were to do a fib retracement from the bottom of this to the top of this, this would be roughly about our 50% level. So even though it broke this, I don't know. Now, granted, I know you can see this too, but I'm not looking at this. I think because it pivoted here, if it breaks this, I'm not going to enter because it might. And I know what you're thinking right now, Joe. I can see that it went up. You're just saying all this because it went up. No, I was looking at this before I even saw this. But I think what might happen is it might come down to the 50% level to do a retrace to come up, and then to come down, and then to come up, attack this, and then attack this, potentially come down and come up. This is what I think might happen. Even though I can see what happened, this does not help me in my thought process. So that's what's very important and what makes me different. All right. So sure enough, price comes down. I don't enter the short here. If I did enter a short here, more than likely it's just to see if we're going to get rejected off of this level. You know, maybe we enter a short, comes up, comes down, does a lower high and comes down. That could be another possibility. So if I were to enter a short, it would be mainly for that. But the reason right now is just because there's so much FOMO that it might continue coming up. If there wasn't so much FOMO, then I would definitely, it broke this level, let me short it. Because more than likely we're going to come down and do lower highs, lower lows. But the reason I'm thinking that we might bounce off of the 50% level on the fib is because there's FOMO. So that's very important. Write that down, guys. Write that down. Like everything depends on the coin you're doing, the market, and other elements besides just price action. Right now, you know, because of the price action, everybody's thinking, it's going to go to 120, 150, 200. So anyway, so it came back up here to this level. So now this is solidifying. This is a really strong resistance level. Coming down, I'm looking for a break of this. It breaks this level. We could short. We short, have our stop loss maybe somewhere here. We short. And again, this is really easy to do after the fact. Extremely easy. This is how all these fake mentors, they get all these memberships, because they're showing you what already happened. I'm giving you the explanation of why we do what we do. That's what I'm doing. Let's see here. Then it came down here, bounced here, came up, did not cross this, which is good. Broke this, even better. Now our short is playing out. Coming down. Now it's kind of going sideways. Now here's where I actually went long, because now we're starting to do we're starting to do higher highs and higher lows. So I actually went long. I forgot where I went long at, but I actually went long, I think here, to our purple box. But anyway, so we're doing higher lows now and higher highs. So now the potential trend is changing. And because of that, so this video originally was going to be only for the VIP. Then I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go ahead and have this for my VIP members and also my YouTube members. Because the YouTube members, they are, helping out tremendously. They're showing love and support by contributing to the channel, helping the channel grow by simply, having a membership. But now I'm thinking I should release this to everybody. If you are interested in joining the group, now to join the group, you do not have to join the group to learn how to trade. You join the group to have access to me and videos like this that give you updated videos as far as Bitcoin, the market, insights on how to trade, everything else. That's what you join the group for. Mainly access to me and my admins. But you don't need to join, and nobody does this, guys. Like, if you want to learn for free, watch my live streams. My live streams, I answer questions, I encourage questions. I also ask, for you to potentially, for charts. Let me know what charts you're looking at so that I could potentially, we do a setup and hopefully we all make money. Hopefully we all make money. But let's see here. Let's go continue on with this. I'm trying to look for my times that I do this, but for whatever reason, I cannot find it. Here we go. Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We also do bonus streams, so make sure to look out for that. Sometimes it's midnight, sometimes it's 2 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning, sometimes 9 in the evening. It just all depends. Like, my goal is to make money with you, not because of you. That's the reason. I have a lot of members in the group, and their main thing is to leverage their time. I'm here spending a lot of time in these charts all day long. You don't have to. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your, going out with the boys. Enjoy watching a movie. Enjoy just anything. And then when the alerts go off or a post goes off, as far as, the group goes, well, then now you can look and see what it is. Oh, the market's changing. Oh, Joe just made an update where we might have to close our trades. He's saying close half of the positions and move up your stop losses. So it's literally leveraging your time. All right, back to this. So we're looking at this. Right now we're on the 1 hour time frame. I love looking at the 1 hour time frame. And notice this. So this is extremely important. Price was here. I'm thinking price is going to come down. So this is where all the other mentors stop. All the mentors, what they do is they show you what already happened, and then that's it. They don't give you a clear, defined path of what might happen. This is my clear, defined path at this time. Price may come down to here, then come up, possibly get rejected over this white zone, come down, bounce here, and then come up. Notice this thought process, very clear. Price came down to the exact area, came up. Now, because it did not go up slowly, it went up very rapidly. I informed not only YouTube, but I also informed my group first, of course. Because of this nice pump, there's a pretty good chance we're going to see it pull back now instead of here. And sure enough, it ended up pulling back much sooner than this projection when we were way over here, and it pulled back. And I'm thinking that potentially we are going to bounce off of this purple box or rectangle. If not here, potentially in here. And sure enough, we came down, we came up. I did another update for, I believe, my group only. I don't think I did this for YouTube, but let's go to the 5-minute time frame. I'm thinking here, we're going to bounce. You know, it came up, very nice bounce here. Or if it does come down, again, this is all for the group. Like I'm updating my members. If it does come down, hopefully it comes up and then starts doing this number. But like, it's always level by level. If we are going to come up here, we have to break this level. There's no other way around it. If we're going to come down, well, then we have to break this level unless a pivot is created here. There's no pivot here, comes down, breaks this level. Okay, because of this extension leg, I'm looking now for it to come all the way back up here. And sure enough, it comes up a little bit lower than I was thinking. Comes down, comes up. And again, it's showing that it's trying to fight up, but until it breaks a high, I'm not worried about it. Then it comes down, breaks this level. And then now here, I would like to have seen it come up to here, about 50%, maybe golden pocket area. If we do a fib retracement from the top to the bottom, but it barely does this number and it comes down, looking really weak, coming up to here, still underneath this level, looking really weak, breaking the lows again that it's currently creating. Let's go to a 15-minute. And then now it's starting to come down, looking extremely weak, creating a pivot here. So when do we enter a long? We can enter a long once it either breaks this level, because this is really close to this one. So we just wait for this one. And then this is the top of our zone. So in my opinion, since they're so close together, wait to the top of the zone. Could you do it after that? Sure, but I mean, it's higher risk. Plus, I mean, why would you enter here knowing that we can get rejected here and then come down again? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this. Now, here's another thought process. Could we enter here, the break of this? Now I'm thinking, now granted, I know it went down. Here's the difference between me and all of your mentors. I don't care what happened after the fact. I'm looking in the moment. You know what? I think I would go long. Why would you go long, Joe? Don't you see that it went down? Don't you want to sell your group? Well, for one, I have nothing to sell you. This is what I offer. You want access to me? Here you go. Do you need this to learn how to trade? No. Let me say that again. You do not need that to learn how to trade. Join me every single day on my live streams, and I'll answer your questions. But I'm thinking long because look, we have a low, we have a higher low, we have a higher low, and a break of this level. I'm going to enter long. And I have my stop loss right here. I enter the long, it comes up, gets rejected here, which I'm expecting, which is fine. I would like to see it come back down to about 50%. So it comes down here. Once it breaks this, oh crap. Now I'm worried. Let's draw this out. This is what I'm looking at. Always have the magnet tool. Go from the lowest spot to the highest spot. And what I'm looking at is I'm looking for a pullback to about here, 0.5. It comes down here and then boom, it breaks this level right here, which is our golden pocket. Breaks below the 618. What do we say about the 618? This is our danger zone. That's right. Whenever we go into the 618, danger zone. Why do I say that? Because if we break the 618, we could potentially crash and burn, taking 100% of our move up. And that's exactly what we did here. We came down, no fight, not even here, just straight down. So I would have been wrecked. And again, here's the difference between me trying to sell you a group. I wouldn't talk about this right here, that I would enter here. I would look for reasons why I wouldn't enter, even though I would. I would look for reasons, literally look for reasons, just like how all these other mentors, when they lose, they look for reasons why they lost. That's what they do. I don't. I tell you, I win, I lose. Losing is part of the game. Like, I show you the reality of trading. Now, I know this video is way too long, And those that are not, I should edit this video, but those who watch the entire video are going to be truly blessed with potential wins. None of this is financial advice, but I'm showing you all the steps, all the thought process. If you don't watch it, well, then that shows your level of conviction of maybe you're losing right now. And you're like, you know what, this video is going to show me how to win, but it's too long. Never mind. Well, do you really deserve to win? I mean, just think about it. Do you really deserve it? Probably not. You know, just rely on your luck or rely on those mentors that show you your magnets. Rely on that. Here we go. Moving on. So here you broke this level. Crap. Broke this level. I'm going to wait to see if it bounces maybe here. Here we got like a little zone. So let's go here. And this is what I do on my thought process. Let's see if it bounces in this, the candle body. So it comes down and it kind of bounces. Okay, it kind of bounces here. Okay, am I going to long it? Not even. Like I got to wait till it breaks out of this zone and closes. This is on the 15-minute time frame. And then it breaks down some more. So now I'm just waiting. I'm not in a trade. I'm waiting to see what happens. Let's go to a 1 hour time frame. Let me just hide everything. Let's just look at this. This is a level that we did not want it to break, and it did. Okay. Now, in order for us to be bearish, there's levels, for me anyway. And you can go back to market structure. You can go back to, you know, just whatever you do. This right here is level 1. We break this level, we could start shorting. This is level 2 right here. This is the next level. Once we break this level, in my opinion, we have a greater chance of coming down and staying down for the trend. And when that trend ends, we don't know. Then this is level 3. This is the final level. Now it's like, okay, because every level that we have here is a chance for it to bounce. And well, what about these other levels, Joe, down here? This is internal structure. This is all the noise that happens inside of the external, the largest points, whether they're the highest points or the lowest points. This is what you want to consider. So here is our lowest point. Here is our lowest point. And this was our lowest point, but now it broke it. So this is, again, here, I would say this level, this is our level 1. You know, we could do shorts and they may play out and play out into at least here, you know, or we could get a reversal. Like, so level 1 is always the highest risk. You know, you can get famous of, oh, look at me. I posted this on X and this is, we caught the top. Look at us. We're so genius and join our group. Yeah, sure. If you want to do that, go for it. Knock yourself out. You know, this is higher risk. When you break this level, because it had the chance of bouncing here and going up, I would draw it, but it'll show everything. If we had the bounce here and then start going up, well then, okay, we took our risk. We took our little bit of profit. We're good. But if we break this level, now we're talking. Because it had the opportunity to get a bounce here and it didn't. So now it comes down. Well, now we can start opening shorts because the momentum of level 1 being broke, level 2 being broke, there's a pretty good chance we're going to break level 3. Doesn't mean that we have to. Nothing in trading is a definite. If you ever hear the words will, should, has to, it's going, like those are extreme magnets. Those are extremely dangerous words. Like those words will get you wrecked. Listen to the verbiage your mentor uses. Yes, sure, fine. They're successful and they have a great following and everything else. But listen to the message they're sending. I say it might, it could. There's a chance of possibility. The probability is high. We have a much higher probability of X, Y, and Z. Here's an area of interest. You know, this is an area of very high interest to where it might have a really high chance to go to, but it could always change. Those are always, it could do this, but it doesn't have to. Your mentor says it will. If it breaks this PLC, it will go here. If it breaks this level, it will do this. That's dangerous. Because if that was the case, I'd go, 90X every single time that it will or it should do something, and then I get wrecked. Moving on. All right, so we're kind of getting off track, but again, I want to show you the different levels. To me, this is very important. Now, if you watched this video this far, I want to congratulate you, because I do think that you will be extremely successful. And on top of that, send me a message. Now, if you're already in my group, send me a message just saying, Joe, I'm in your group and I watched this video. Awesome. If you're not in my group, say, Joe, I'm not in your group, but I watched this video. Awesome. I want to give you all shout outs on my live stream. All right, guys, thank you so much. Well, on this coming live stream, I'm going to give you all shout outs. And then more than likely on the next live stream, I'll give you all shout outs again. But I do thank you. And in my opinion, those that watch this to the end, this is literally a boot camp. I literally went over everything that you need to know when it comes to this trading. And it's kind of wishy-washy until we break with the key levels, because what we're doing is we're identifying the trend. But until then, like, this whole step process right here is how to trade, and for free. Smash the like if you haven't already. Definitely subscribe if you're not. Make sure to join us every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. You know, here we do bonus streams. I have nothing to sell you. If you want to join the group to have access to me and my admins, there you go. We do have a month-to-month, but here you save a crazy amount of money doing the annual. You save even more money doing the lifetime membership. But again, this is not something I sell you, something I offer. If you want it, great. If not, join us every day. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for everything. I am nothing without you. I truly do mean that. And let's kill it, guys. Let's kill it together. Like, we're going to absolutely dominate this market. This market is very tough right now. We have our uptrend, and then we have this down, but it's still good until we break this. We're still good until we break this. And that's where a lot of people get confused. It's like, oh no, like it's going to 10K. No. We could bounce here or even here. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to tune in every day. Ask those questions. Do it for free instead of getting charged $99 an hour. All these fake mentors out here. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.